We've got Orlando taking up. The San Antonio Spurs. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and courtside, Doris Burke. And the Spurs start out with the ball. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Ryan Vucevic are the power forward and center. And it's Peyton in at the 1.
Why did it not tell me my shot percentage?
It's hauled in by the Magic.
Oh, I know why.
Victor Oladipo, the second overall pick in last year's draft out of Indiana, viewed as a can't-miss prospect for his combination of athleticism and work ethic and defensive potential. And you called a lot of his games in.
Everything's on default. That's why.
College, and how you see he's doing as a pro.
Well, you know, he was also favored to win Rookie of the Year. And really like everything about Oladipo, Kevin. His attitude, his work ethic, his skill level. There was some question as to whether or not he was big enough to be a two-guard, and he's shown that he's actually fairly comfortable running the point. And his skill level is pretty good. We talked about him maybe being favored to win Rookie of the Year. That honor actually went to Michael Carter-Williams, NCW. But nonetheless, Oladipo had a strong first year.
And it's Harris off the drive.
No, this is right.
That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Harris has got his first 2 points. Parker passes to Leonard. Back to Parker. Parker, right side. It's hauled in by Harris.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Peyton with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. 6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. And so he ends up trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Nikola Vucevic possessing prototype size for the center position. 7 foot tall, has about a 9.5 foot standing reach. Even without great leaping ability, he can play over the top of a lot of opponents.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And you mentioned Vucevic, not a top athlete. The Magic working to develop his lateral quickness, Clark, and explosiveness.
Yeah, he still struggles to defend guys in the pick and roll situations, Kevin. He's not that fast of foot. That's where the Magic are trying to help him grow. But he's a double-double guy because of his rebounding ability, and he's got a nice touch for a big guy.
No good from Beasley.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Now, here's Oladipo. Here's Vucevic. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Box out or not?
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Now here's Duncan. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Well, they needed that one. Finally, that's just 1 of 5 now overall.
Here's Payton. Oladipo for 3.
Yo, box
Harris
him
dishes
out.
to Fry. Tries again.
Oh
The
my
kick out to
goodness.
Oladipo. Pass to Payton.
Trying to crash defensive glass, but we just got
And we're just
4
over
offensive
3.5
rebounds
minutes into the first quarter. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Harris missing again. Here's Parker. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Not what they drew up, but they'll take the 2 points.
Payton kicks to Oladipo. Back to Payton. And counting.
Really?
2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, nice work inside.
So
Tough to get that
conservative.
shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Elfrid Payton out of the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, which normally is not a feeder school for the NBA. He didn't get the same level of exposure that some of his contemporaries got, but his size and athleticism at the point guard spot is really hard to ignore. He's one of the real sleepers in this year's draft, but as I like to say, it doesn't make any difference where you play. If you have
I wish they
game,
would do what I want
it
them
will
to.
travel.
Like, step back. Step back.
Magic leading by 8.
Guarding it.
Harris is screen on Parker. Dishes to Oladipo. Fades away. Here's Vucevic. Blocked. They retain possession. Oladipo misses.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
Beasley the screen. In low to Duncan. It's stolen by Vucevic. Harris with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Top of the key. Rebound San Antonio. Parker again. Payton. Parker passes to Ginobili. He dishes it to Duncan. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Duncan's got his second basket of the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Well, Tim Duncan, in a lot of ways, the epitome of Steve's substance over style.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin, both in terms of his game and his personality. He's just a winner and a leader, but he does it in such a quiet fashion that sometimes people forget to take notice.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Splitters checked in for Duncan. Diao comes in for Michael Beasley.
Oh, damn it. That's not
Daniel
what I
Green,
did.
he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard.
Not
And
what I
Corey
did.
Joseph subbed in for Parker. Orlando leading by 6.
And when I think about Duncan's leadership, man, I could go on and on. I don't even know if I have enough time, but one of the things that stands out is he's never put himself above his teammates or the staff, and he allows himself to be coached extremely hard by Greg Popovich. He's relentless, dedicated, and in many ways he can lead without saying a word.
That's blocked.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. I mean, just getting physical. Like, it feels like they've gotten every rebound, but
In the corner, it's Harris. They grab their
Oh
own
my
miss.
goodness.
Oladipo dishes to Fry. That's good. Fry's got 5.
Pass it in.
Spurs trail by 8.
you talk about Duncan allowing Pop to get into him. I think really he's his own toughest critic. As great as he is, he's hard on himself. He's pushed himself to become great.
Orlando grabs the miss. Oladipo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Fry atop the key. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Passes it to Ginobili.
Wow.
Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Again, the miss by Green. Orlando leading by 8. Payton with the ball. There's the pick. Now the feed to Oladipo. It's hauled in by Ginobili.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Just wanted to do Danny Green.
The dish now to Fry. Lets the 3 fly. Spurs trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. And Joseph kicks to Green.
That was
Trying to get
really
back on
weird
track.
because he was standing in the corner
Ginobili can't hit.
and then he threw him a bounce
Magic
pass,
leading by 8.
and he zoomed in to mid-range. So.
Well, what can you say about the Spurs at home? I mean, they've been